Rockabilly Ruckus like we were in the last video, but we also procured ourselves a pseudo dirt track car. It's a 58 Ford. It's got a 292 tri-power V8 and some big old Steelies and some circle track tires. And I'm gonna take it for a spin, try to figure it out, and then Amanda's gonna take it for a spin, and we're gonna see how it goes. So it's got no amenities, no power brakes, no power steering, but it's got 4 points, big tires. I mean, really, what more do you need? But this thing is pretty sweet, and I can't wait to get it out on the dirt track, and I can't wait to see how Amanda does. Definitely not the 51, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, we're going out in Ed's 58 Ford.
Yep, we'll see how it does. It's got some dirt tires on it, some big wide dirt tires on some Steelies. It seems like it's pretty gripped up. It doesn't have a ton of power, so.
Completely different experience than the 51.
Yeah, it's definitely not the 51.
Fire it up.
It
is! It's quiet!
Okay.
Yeah, she's a bit of a handful. So you're gonna be real gentle with your throttle.
Okay.
Real gentle. On your turn in, you're gonna be real gentle with the steering. On your corrections, you're gonna have to be pretty quick.
Steering is so stuck.
Yep, it's better when you're rolling.
I'm jumping out on her now. You committed.
Right? What are you doing?
Yeah, you committed. You're going for fast.
This is gonna be payback for those last laps that I made her ride along for.
So does it just drive then first?
Yeah, it's only a 2-speed. Just put it in first, we're not going fast. It's out of control.
Angled enough this
Gas
way?
from the wheel to the left. You're good.
And then turn the wheel to the right. The track's probably a little grippier than when I was out there. But we're not racing down the streets. This is a car control thing.
Alright, honey. Show how it's done.
We'll see.
You got it. You got it.
You can kind of see where they got it dried out. Yeah, it'll be over here. It'll be over here more. There you go. Yeah, just come in like this. Bump it to neutral. Wait, to get it back? No, okay, bump it to neutral. And just roll in here. Yeah, just
Do I have anything?
Just stop. No. We lost throttle. We're gonna have to get towed off. We floored it too hard. Alright, stop. Yeah, you floored it too hard.
Oh, it's stalled now.
Yeah. Well, you were doing really good until you floored it too hard.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's alright.
get out.
We lost the throttle. So if you just want to tow us off.
Broken now.
Unless it is out of gas. Gas is money.
Sure it ain't out of gas?
I don't think the gas gauge
That's
works.
Ed's car, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
guaranteed Ed's car? I wouldn't put it back. He's a 1 gallon guy.
He's a 1 gallon guy.
Gassed up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Check the oil.
the fuel gauge doesn't work, so but we put 5 gallons in it.
5 gallons in it this
Yeah.
time. We're not gonna run out of gas.
That's 2 more than Ed
It's all
put in.
Ed's
So
fault.
I was like, oh my gosh, he broke the
if it's gripped up again, kind of want to come in at the outer edge of where the wet and dive in and just feed her throttle till.
Leave it and drive again?
Yeah, let's try it again. I think you got enough grip out there. It's not slick like when I was out there.
Here?
Over here, see where it's going to dry it out? There you go. Alright, let's stay here. Now cut it down in, feed your throttle. There you go. Give it a little more. There you go. Feed your throttle. There you go. Up. It starts to rotate. This counter steer. It really comes around, then lift. Alright, perfect. You want to turn it in and get it set before you throttle it. Right in it. Stay in the throttle. Oh, there you go. Whoa, okay. Alright, keep going. You're good.
Now I'm tripping. Now I'm tripping. Slide down. Yeah.
Yeah, when it starts to, it's hard because when it starts to push, there's 2 things you can do. You can lift a little bit, which will put a little bit of weight back on the nose, which will cause the front to hook up.
Yeah.
If you lift too much, it'll spin.
Yeah.
You take too much weight off the rear. The other thing you can do, depending where you are, if you're like mid-corner, like early or mid-corner, you can throttle it to get it to rotate, to break the rear a little loose. And that's what I tend to do. If you're like real late corner and you're pushing wide, yeah, you gotta like just slowly roll out of it and let it grip back up. But no, you had it. It was just you know when it's starting to rotate because you're lifting, which is probably the kind of the safe natural thing to do. But when you're on a dirt track, you can lean into that and give it a little more throttle and let her rotate a little more.
Go for it. Go. Go. You got it.
See the groove here where it's kind of dry? Right here? That's kind of where you want to be. Alright, drive it down in. Give her a little bit of throttle. That's a little more. A little more.
Throttle or steer?
Throttle. See, you were counter steering and then lifting, and then it gets that hook because.
So what am I supposed to do? Counter steer the throttle?
Holds your throttle. So when it starts to spin, like loop out a little, you're changing two things.
Yeah.
You're steering into it. See, what you could do is just hold the wheel and lift the throttle, and it would come back in. Or you can counter steer and let it just stay out there. So instead of aggressively just dropping throttle like you are, you just stay in it and just feed it more wheel.
It's so hard not to lift.
I know, you gotta stay in it and just feed it a little more wheel, and you'll feel it. If it starts to really come out, then you can just back off the throttle a little and it'll come back around. It's all about weight transfer. It's, you know, figuring out where you want the grip and where you want the weight. And the throttle and brake, which we're not using any brake out here, is how you manage that weight transfer. But you had it hanging out there. Who cares you hit a cone? You didn't even go all the way around. I went all the way around.
I'm gonna get back in line.
Okay. I think she's addicted.
First time I'm not going to be in the car at all this weekend.
I know. I'm excited.
You taught her well.
Smooth is fast. Don't be afraid of smooth or fast. Keep it in. You can see where there's a good groove, right?
Yeah.
Where it's clayed up and caked up. That's your groove. That's where your grip is. Stay in that and you'll be good.
I feel like as soon as it starts to rotate, I want to get out of it because I feel like I'm going too fast.
No, just hold steady and
I
counter
know.
steer. If it really comes around, yeah, lift, but you'll be good.
You'll be good.
So,
It's gonna be so much fun.
Give it hell.
I just heard beeping.
Hey, if you don't send that damn thing sideways, pack your shit and get out.
I've been trying. I've been doing pretty good, I think.
Oh, you can see the bullet right out here. It's like, yeah, oh my God.
I gotta find the groove. Stay over here to the real red up over there. Dive down. Got it? But it's also very heavy.
Well, if you can get used to this, then maybe you can drive the 51. Just gotta build up those forearms.
Right? Really got a death grip.
Yeah, but that makes you feel more in control, and that's all you need. That's probably why his arms are so big.
I know. Did you have fun?
Yeah, that was so much fun. I feel like not having the window is so fun.
Get to feel the wind.
Right. Well, that and it's like
Wide open.
yeah. No, that was so much fun.
Hopefully I did. I'm proud.
How was it?
It was awesome.
The car looks like it's hooked up. Like, it didn't seem like it wanted to slide at all.
Yeah, I was trying.
You had some good speed coming through the corners though. Like, it was pretty quick.
It wasn't hanging out though.
No, this thing was hooked up and it was just gripping.
I was trying to slide it.
Did it feel like you were moving pretty good? Because it looked like it. Like through the corners over there, you looked like you were making some good time. Like it was hooked up and just going. I could actually hear the engine.
I was really trying to kick it sideways, but
Yeah. Yeah. It looked good though. You have fun?
I did have fun. So
Oh yeah. Now you want to do more dirt track stuff?
Yeah. I want to bring the Trans Am.
That thing would have no problems coming around. But this thing with 150 horsepower and big old tires, it's a little bit more of a struggle.
I'm just so glad I'd let me drive it. Like, it was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was cool to see this thing around there.
That was a lot of fun.